Hi everyone and welcome to today's session. This is a cardio circuit session and this session is designed to challenge the cardiovascular system with body weight exercises and timed intervals. So we're going to continue challenging movement demands by increasing the demands of the movement of exercises. But now that we're in the development phase, we're now going to increase the demand through increasing interval times also and decreasing the rest time. So in previous cardio circuit sessions, you will have performed intervals of 30 seconds on and 30 seconds off, so that 30-second rest. We're now still going to do the minute interval, but we're going to now work at 40 seconds and rest for 20 seconds. So a little bit more pressure on the cardiovascular system. If you find that this is a little bit too much, you can go back to the 30-30 split, but try to challenge yourself with these new movements. So some of these new movements are progression from previous exercises and some of them are a combination of exercises. But overall, they're just going to challenge the body a little bit more and therefore get the heart rate up a little bit more. So the main thing here to focus on is technique of movement. So once you feel that the technique of the movement is a little bit sloppy, slow it down, tidy up the movement and cut down on the time, the interval time if you have to. So 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off, and we're going to start this off with an exercise we've learned from the athletic development session, and that's the arm reach, plank arm reach exercise. So we've got Jake here to demonstrate this session for us today, and we're going to run through 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. And we're going to start that, Jake, in 3, 2, and 1. So reminding yourself here of the technique on this exercise. Nice strong core. Nice strong plank position. Don't let your head hang. Feet are shoulder width apart. You're reaching the arm out in front and returning slowly and alternating that arm reach. As you do that, you want to make sure that your core stays nice and strong and you don't let the hips rotate on this exercise. 10 seconds to go. Don't let those hips rotate. Gets harder as you go along. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Okay, let's take that 20-second breather. Catch your breath. If you want, you can take a sip of water in the rest intervals as well. But 20 seconds rest, a little bit less than previous circuits. Okay, the next exercise we're going to work on is the step up and jump back exercise. They're going to perform the step up that you would have previously done, but now we're going to add in a jump back movement as well. So, Jake, when you're ready, 3, 2, and 1. Step up, down, and jump back. Hands on the box. Alternate the leg movement, stepping up, down, and jump back. Good. Take your time with this movement. You are combining the step up exercise with now this jump back. It can confuse the movement a little bit. So once you get used to it, bring a little bit more pace into it. So what you want to make sure here, Jake, is that your foot is fully on the box. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, again, catching your breath for 20 seconds. The next exercise you're going to work on is an exercise that we had in the strength unit of the athletic development sessions, and that's the tricep dip exercise. So again, working on the technique here, only building up pace if you feel comfortable. 3, 2, and 1. 40 seconds. Keep it strong. A reminder on the tricep dip that your backside is staying close to the bench. Your leg position here is determined by how strong you are through the upper body. If you struggle with this, you can bend the knees slightly and bring the feet closer to you. If you also feel that you're getting a little bit tired and you're losing control of the movement, you can shift into that position with your feet a little bit closer to you. Pressing through the heel of your hand. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and take your 20-second breather. So remember, get the technique right. Okay, the next exercise we're going to work on is the squat to lunge jump. So we're going to combine the squat jump exercise with the lunge jump exercise and repeat that over 40 seconds. Jake's going to demonstrate this here. And we're starting this in 3, 2, and 1. Squat jump to lunge, to squat, to lunge on the opposite side. Take your time with this. Build up pace once you're comfortable with the movement. So quite a challenging one. Try to keep your torso tall and eyes straight ahead, nice and strong. 40 seconds on this is quite challenging. So slow it down if you have to. You'll feel a big burn in the legs here. We've got 15 seconds to go. Try control your breath as best you can. Good, you can see here Jake's slowing down a little bit, and that's fine, just to get him to that 40-second marker, and time. Good, okay, 20-second rest. You'll feel the legs burning after that one. Try shake them out a little bit. The second last exercise is the plank jack exercise. This is one that we have not performed in any session, so take your time with it. Jake's going to demonstrate. You're going to start in plank position, and then what you're doing is jacking the legs out and in. Take your time with this one. And off we go. 40 seconds, Jake. Try not to rush this exercise. It's quite a challenging one. And what you're trying to do is create a little bit of instability with that jack movement of the legs, but trying to keep your core and upper body nice and strong. So you'll see here the hips lifting up and down to allow for that movement, but control that lift and drop. Don't let the hips bounce up and down. Little soft bend in the knees. 10 seconds to go. And slowing it down if you have to. You can perform this a lot slower than Jake is performing it here. And time. Good. Nice strong core on that one. 20-second rest. And then we're going to finish up with a burpee tuck jump exercise. So in previous circuits, we would have had the tuck jump exercise. We would have had the burpee separate. They're going to perform both together here. So a nice explosive tuck jump and then into your burpee, and treat it as two separate movements. 3, 2, and 1. Nice strong burpee, and then explosive tuck jump. Good. On the tuck jump, you want to get those knees up to the chest. Slow it down if you have to. Halfway there, 20 seconds to go. This is your last exercise, so push this as much as you can. If you're really struggling with this, take that pause before you do the tuck jump. Just pause in that upright position briefly before you do the tuck jump. And time. Good. Okay, so one important thing to note there on that exercise is that Jake's landing was nice and soft. You absorb the force through the ankles, the knees, and the hips on the landing before continuing with that burpee movement. After you've completed the last exercise, you're going to take a 1 to 2 minute rest, catch your breath, take some water, and you're going to repeat that circuit 2 to 3 times.